if I told you that there's a plant that grows naturally in the wild? It has substantial medicinal healing uses, and it has proven effects to have positive effects in the medical field. It is safer than prescription medications. It is all natural, non-man-made. It is available to grow and use. But with all of its abundance of positive uses, it is illegal in almost every state in America. Marijuana is currently the most popular illicit drug in the United States. I set out to convince you that marijuana should be legal for not only medicinal use but recreational use as well. Marijuana has proven to have many uses in the medical field. Positive research as being safer than any other recreational substances, and if legalized, it could have a positive effect on the economy. Imagine being diagnosed with cancer or a debilitating disease, and marijuana could help you with the symptoms of that disease, and you can't use it because it's illegal. Marijuana has been proven to have many medical uses. There are no such studies of there being a cure, but it does alleviate many symptoms. A recent report said that oral cannabinoids are effective antiemetics in treatment of chemotherapy patients for nausea, vomiting, and chronic pain. The most common uses for medical marijuana are for the nausea, vomiting, relaxation, and just to feel better for chemotherapy patients. There are also positive outcomes for those with mental illness and marijuana. A recent study said that schizophrenia patients use marijuana to socialize and as a way to relax. The average adult likes to relax and unwind at times. And it has been said that marijuana is a safer alternative for that. It is safer than tobacco, alcohol, and opiates, which are among the most popular substances being used today to stimulate the brain, to relax, or to have a good time. There was a study by David A. Gorlick, MD, who stated that alcohol caused people to behave in ways that they later regretted, and it interfered with their ability to think clearly. Whereas marijuana caused people to be involved with people who were of bad influence and just caused them less energy. There were 2 UK studies that said that alcohol was more harmful. There were 1,501 substance users who ranked alcohol as the 5th most harmful of 21 substances, whereas marijuana ranked 18th. There was a study done by Dr. Amanda Chin and a group of MDs who found that tobacco smokers are at greater risk of lung cancer than marijuana smokers. Along with this study, they spiked tobacco with Delta-9 THC, and it markedly reduced the carcinogenic activity going on in the tobacco. Cannabis has several potential advantages relative to widely used opiate analgesic use. It has fewer side effects, a lower risk of dependence, no fatal overdose risk, and it has high rates of substitution with cannabis over prescription pain medication. Along with recreational and medical uses, marijuana can aid in our economy. The tax on alcohol and tobacco has been very substantial on our economy since the beginning of its time in America. Why wouldn't marijuana be any different? Instead of taking the taxes to criminalize people who are found with marijuana, you could take the profit from the taxes and put it towards schools, toward grants, financial aid. It could help our economy in many ways. Many people could also have jobs, for the employment of the growth and the distribution of marijuana. Two doctors, Dr. Sayo said that the government spent huge amounts of public funds to control the use of marijuana. In 1 year, according to Economist magazine, the United States drug policy estimated to cost $35 to $45 billion. That's $35 to $45 billion spent just criminalizing marijuana. Instead of taking from the government, we could actually put into the government by legalizing marijuana. When the good outweighs the bad, the only logical answer would be to legalize marijuana for both medical and recreational usage. Marijuana has been proven to aid in the medical field. It could alleviate serious illness. It may have its pitfalls, but it is a safer alternative to other legal substances. It can provide an economic system like we've never seen. With an open mind and the information provided, one could agree that marijuana should be legalized. What a world it would be when a cancer patient can eat because they're not sick because they're prescribed medical marijuana. What a world it would be if a child with ADHD can actually concentrate in the classroom because they're prescribed medical marijuana. There are so many benefits that there is no logical reason why it shouldn't be legalized. We should come together and, if ever have the option, make legalization in America a way of life.